Hey, this is professional editor man, gamer man Miles, that was cute. This is professional editor man, gamer man Miles, letting you know that I accidentally made the game sound effects way too fucking loud, and I can't fix it. So, tough nuts, deal with it, I'm so sorry. Alright, everybody, welcome back. This isn't Minecraft, I'm back on Monster Prom. This video might be a little late. Usually when I start recording, I start the Wednesday or Thursday after the video goes up, but today is Saturday and I'm kind of exhausted, so I don't have a ton of energy for Minecraft, so I'm sorry if that's something you're looking forward to. We're just gonna be playing Minecraft. We're gonna be playing Monster Prom because that's pretty low energy, kind of. The original plan was to play through first term, second term, and the second game way back in October, but something happened. I don't remember what happened, but I just didn't. I think I just got busy with work and I got tired. So we're going to second term now because I already did first term by myself and with my good friend Mango Mars. If you haven't seen those and you're interested in seeing me play more Monster Prom, those videos are up, so go have fun! Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? Let's be Brian today. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dress... I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attentions of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. Queen. A sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. Yeah! A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam D. Lioncourt, 4 years old. He's 4. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to the ultimate fangirl. Queen. Calculester Hewlett Packard? Version 1.0. Jesus, can I read? A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. That's Jacksepticeye if you didn't know. Jacksepticeye is in this twice. He plays Calculester and also a eel. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. MLM. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Let's go! Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Each of you? Bitch, it's just me. Let's start. Hey honey, there's something you need to know. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? I'd curse him to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic. The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets that feel the need to explain them in detail. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiations over the course of several years. I like the panther one, it's funny. So bold! Let's go. Good for me. Me. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by Waterworld. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invade the sun to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures and the sun will eventually become cooler. We gotta go with that one. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? Tentacles, sharp wits, kawaii eyes, a very tsundere personality, a taste for party, a big horn. I mean, haha, haha, queen. What would be a killer accessory? A fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy. Coolness itself. Logitech G560, the best RGB gaming speakers. Shiny armor. A necklace with your own name, in case you forget. Fancy brass knuckles. Yeah. Alright, let's go!
Sure.
Okay. I need my creativity up. That's here, I think? That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Looking around for a distraction, you spot Scott proudly flexing while Zoe sits before him, frowning into her notebook. You figure she's trying to draw his ripped bod, so you offer to give some drawings. Drawing? What? I'm not drawing anything. I'm writing fanfic about Scott's muscles.
Aha!
What? You are? I thought I was just over here flexing for no reason, like usual. King. Well, I'm trying to write a fanfic, but so far it's going slower than the first 20 issues of Snail Persian Literature Club. Oh my god. You glance at Zoe's notebook. It looks like she just copied online Encyclopedia TM's list of all the muscles. Queen. Oh, I can help. You know, Coach always says you can't spell muscles without some of the letters from adversity? You should add a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles.
What?
That's been done already. Ugh. It's like you haven't even read Scott versus Muscle-Hating Herbert. Muscle-Hating Herbert. And that's exactly my problem. That nobody reads your fanfic?
Are you for real?
What? No, my problem is that I need to put an original spin on this fic, but my mind's more blank than the minds of those cultists whose thoughts I used to devour. Well, have you thought about adding a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles? This conversation is clearly going nowhere without your help. Quick, fix Zoe's fic. Scott's right, the story needs an antagonist. Everyone knows that the true natural enemy to muscles is the leaf scale gulper shark. Many muscle stories have been told, but have you been told from the perspective of muscles?
O-M-G!
Let's go! From the perspective of the muscles?
Ah!
Did somebody say muscles? This is more revolutionary than my spooky high treason French Revolution at you. Starring Polly as the hard partying ghost of Marie Antoinette, Queen. Which tag is better? Biceps X trap... What is trapezius? Mango? Mango who hates to cover her biceps? Please comment. What does this mean? Does vastus... Oh god. Oh god, what does this mean? Does vastus ex lateralis ex vastus medialis count as self-sus? I don't know, bestie. OMG, I can versus with my spooky ICO Grey's Anatomy mashup at you.
Ah!
I repeat, did somebody say muscles? Zoe is too excited to reply. She's already busy writing the story of an idealistic young pectoralist major who falls for a world-weary gluteus maximus. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Good for me. Alright, lunchtime, bitches. Dun, dun, dun.
Sure.
Alright, let's go. Sit down with Zoe and Polly. Zoe is slurping sanity out of a Tupperware container with several over her mouth. And Polly isn't eating anything at all. Zoe, Zoe, you feel a little uncool for being the only one at this table eating normal food.
Oh, hey.
Speaking of eating food, oh yeah, Miles, can I read your I can read your thoughts. Sorry, why are you even here, Polly? Why are any of us here, Zoe? The universe is vast and full of mysteries. No, come on, I mean, why are you here in the cafeteria? I mean, Miranda comes here to supervise her eating source, and Liam comes here because he presumably feeds on food picks. But you don't feed on anything at all, so why are you here? Why aren't you out doing drugs or getting laid or something? Well, because it seems like Polly might be on the verge of an existential crisis. Those are very serious for ghosts. Save her. Polly comes here because secret backstory reveal. Polly comes here because fuck it, she can do what she wants. Secret backstory reveal. Queen, I love her. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, the truth is... OMG, what? What? I am actually the ghost of a famous chef. Wow, this is definitely going in my next fic. Which chef? Julia Childs? Martha Buart? Gordon Ramsay? But a fish person? I don't know. I was pretty high when I died. But, like, I'm really good at cooking when I'm sober, which is not often. So I must have been a chef, right?
Yeah.
That's the only logical explanation. I hereby declare this canon. You are proud to have been here for this historic moment, even if you know for a fact almost everything Polly just said was bullshit, minus the cooking part. You've been there, and she's actually pretty decent at it when she's sober. But who are you to steal this moment from Zoe? She winks at you with one of the bottomless pits in her face. Nice!
Sure.
Sure? I'm gonna go get Charm, I guess. That day, an epic basketball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 Charm. You're going to help Zoe with her homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister, cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it. Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence the rituals.
We understand you perfectly, Lord Zagord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger. What? No, that's the opposite of what I said. And I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Miles? I can't stand to be around these jerks. Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrifying mask, but still.
All hail Zagord.
Zagord addressed you by name, and he did not go mad with pleasure. It addressed you as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your feral mortal flame. Flame? I'm on fire, guys. And what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? I don't know what that means, bestie. I'm sorry. Brothers, sisters, bow down before Miles, for he is clearly the prophet of Zagord. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now we do not understand what has changed. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it? Fuck it, you've got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them that what they should really be sacrificing. It's important to learn from your mistakes. So go sacrifice another goat, but write "we're sorry" on the side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices. Oh shit. Fuck. Of course, our own harmful prejudices. Where in the body are those located again? You try to explain that you're being metaphorical, but they're too busy discussing amongst themselves.
Let the ritual
Yes,
commence.
in the pancreas! Break out the sacrificial scalpels! You've never watched a crowd of people cheerfully disembowel themselves before. It's bad. Hey, Miles, I realized I forgot my...
Bow to
Zagord has come.
Zagord,
Quick, comrade,
Lord
shower our
of the
dark master with proof of our
realms.
ultimate sacrifice. Ah, hey, stop throwing your pancreases at me. Not cool. But it's too late. The cultists are all dead now. Because cutting out your own pancreas is not a healthy thing to do. Well, there goes my weekend plans. Ugh, if I had a nickel for every time a group of my cultists died of misguided organ loss. This is not how I want my life to be anymore. This is so depressing. I'm gonna go stare in the void until it stops staring back. Fuck. I'm just gonna clean up all these dead bodies. You lose -2 boldness and -1 fun. Fuck, dude.
Sure.
Okay, so I lost boldness and fun. Let's go get more boldness, I guess. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 sits. Fuck. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Zoe's catching you up on the latest development on Pirate. Oh, Pirate Miles. I'm a pirate! Inner spooky high seas fanfic. When suddenly a portal opens up. Oh god. Oh god. Never fear, the interdimensional prince is here. I have come to claim my bride. Or husband, or non-binary life partner using the technology of their choosing. The interdimensional prince? I love when he pops up. He always had so much wacky drama. Wait a moment. Weren't you previously the Eldritch Horror and subsequently trapped in the totem deity Zagord? Yes, that was me. You devoured my grandfather molecule by molecule, turning every atom of his existence into a million scarab beetles before crushing them and snorting the powdered corpses. I'm sorry, that's totally not me anymore. No, it was magnificent, and now here you are, in the body of a high school girl, but of legal age to consent, which is exactly my type. Come, my beautiful devourer of worlds, be my horrific bride. Oh no, Zoe's such a spooky high fan, she might agree to marry the prince just for fanfic purposes. Better stop this right now. Be careful, Zoe has been married 17 times before and eaten every one of her spouse's minds. Why get married when you can bounce on this trampoline? Let's go! Trampoline? I love trampolines! As do I, my blushing bride. I love whatever you love. And that's how good relationships work, right? You just pretend to like whatever the other person likes until one of you dies. Whatever, here we go! All three of you run over to the trampoline that was in this location for some reason because Spooky Hive begin to bounce. This is more fun than tasting the fear seeping out of every pore of my trembling prey. I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher than you. At that moment, Prince jumps so high that he is swooped up by a giant falcon. A giant falcon that immediately flies into the engine of a jumbo jet plane. Yikes, that probably hurt. But it probably wasn't fatal. The prince is immortal, right? Or is he just interdimensional? It's hard to keep these things straight. Too many I words. Pick one. Don't be greedy. Fuck it, he's probably fine. And you get +2 boldness and +1 smarts. You also get a gorgeous giant falcon feather that floats down from the sky. That's not usable in this game. But just be aware that the rest of this run, you totally have a falcon feather in your pocket. Let's go!
Sure.
Calculaster! You sit down with Zoe and Calculaster. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. Good for her. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I'm afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What, eating? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while avoiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? And, well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you can convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculaster that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculaster. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Let's go. Status, skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. P. And worst of all, opinions. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit. Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse. Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons. You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still.
Sure.
I need my creativity up, but Miss Thing is in the auditorium. Bring up my charm, I guess. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over these people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. You notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmares she has to form her face. It's adorable. Miles, hey, guess what? My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in Weird Tales magazine. I worked so hard on it, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this magnificent moment for me. That sounds like a challenge. Leonard, come on, why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods. Because I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises, not where I arises. What about world hunger, global warming, income inequality, human trafficking? You didn't let me finish. I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises, in the world of fandom specifically. Oh, cool.
Social justice warriors win again, sir.
It's oh shit, my mic. I tried to be dramatic. Please don't fall. Oh my god. Okay. It's not cool, Zoe. It's not cool publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now. I mean, look at you. You've got it all. You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. You come from a hideous dimension behind comprehension. Any magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand. But it's all a shallow marketing stunt. And what's worse, it's distracting from all the real injustice that the liberal media is too scared to discuss. Oh my god, it's Ben Shapiro. Let's say, hypothetically, what about the artists who aren't part of the same cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized? Hypothetically. If I was to entertain the BS he just said, I'd say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and the numerous connections and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society. Number? Did I say number or member? I don't know. Don't you use the P word. Don't you use the P word around me, Missy. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic Zombie Sluts on Fuck Island still is yet to be published? Because you spend all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art? Perhaps you have a point. Oh no, wait, I forgot you were a girl. This can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me. Ugh, looks like there's only one way to solve this. You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense. For years, you've possessed the gem of Garato, a powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect your four greatest arts with their opinions? Use the Calcraft sorting hat to determine the judgment for the 2 comics. Fuck yeah! You're saving the gem of Garoto to resurrect your family in case they all died tragically for some reason, but this seems just as important. Reach into the Netherrealm and summon... I know Picasso. 4 of the greatest visual artists of all time.
Hey,
Oh hey, I recognize some of these guys. Picasso helped me design my layer of mental anguish along with MC Escher and David Lynch. Hey Zoe, this is Pablo Picasso. Long time no see. I heard you have some art for us to look at. Wrong. We have 1 piece of art. Mine. And 1 piece of trash. Hers. Here they are. Says El Greco, furrowing his brow at the paintings. What sort of art is this? You seem to have placed numerous titillating images inside of tiny boxes. I do not know quite what to make of this, says Goyo, holding up Leonard's piece. But even to my untrained eye, this one appears to be what we refer to in the art business as a complete turd.
Whatever you're saying, you are wrong.
That's bullshit!
I don't know what I'm looking at either, says Picasso, but I like how you put everything in little squares. I have a thing about shapes. Personally, says Velasquez, I found Zoe's piece pleasantly reminiscent of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, mediated by hints of magical girl manga and the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, all of which influenced my own work, as you can clearly see in my famous painting, La Menuise. I'm sorry, I pronounced that wrong.
Fuck!
Leonard tries to post angrily about how these 4 dead artists are part of the liberal establishment, but it doesn't work because they don't have social media. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts from hanging out with famous dead painters.
Sure.
Okay. Can I get my creativity up now, please? Thank you. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lightning of inspiration? Yeah, okay. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. Tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Mango! Call me Eminem! I'm sure she heard that way in her other state. Everyone's favorite Eldritch cutie, Patootie, runs up to you, tentacles switching with excitement. Eminem, did you hear? Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited, like OMG.
OMG is right. Oh, miserable gods of TV. Why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation.
Fuck.
Just like when the SJW hijacked Human Hunters and they made all-female robots.
Reboots. Robots? I hate female robots.
Just like when the how do I get that? Just like when the SJWs hijacked Human Hunters and they made that all-female reboot.
Jesus. I'm just gonna keep going. You guys can suffer.
And now young monsters will grow up watching that and never know the true happiness. TV streaming platform TM already ruined Skatercats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins. Now they're going to ruin the frogs too. I bet they're all going to be POC and women anyway. They probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know about that. They are making them POC and women, but if they were, aren't there female frogs?
Ugh, you would say that.
No! Jurassic Park said there are female frogs. I know that. But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this? At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind you, and what you notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly planted there for eavesdropping. Well, hello there, representations of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear you a generic argument about reboots. We've indeed feared just such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmates you wish to romance. Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so... Well, people might criticize new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, Wait, what if you just air the same show from 30 years ago, but with a new name? Add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer skater dog with a goatee and super cool sunglasses or something, please. Fuck! Yes, of course, when adding a new character, there's always a danger of facing criticism, so unless the character is just so awesome... Ooh, oh, what if you add a rabbit with a beard and tattoos who is also a motorcycle? Perfect! Then he can have a PhD in selfies and kill any industry with the snap of his fingers, just like a true millennial. Plus the national champion of dabbing.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This sounds like some pandering bullshit.
Too late, man. He's gone. It's gonna be amazing. And it is amazing. Streaming platform TM works fast and even... and the internet works faster, so somehow, as is always the case, even within the timeline of it being a single school day, the show is released. There's so much fan art. Holy heck, it's so exciting to see such a healthy, thriving fan. Oh no. Oh god, no. Look, I love fan art of all kinds, but this is really bleak. Like, more perverted than I ever wanted to get my tentacles on. And everyone is just arguing and screaming at each other and being so toxic, and like, this was supposed to be a kid's show. No way can you look for anything about it online without being inundated with... We've ruined it. We've ruined the show. It's over. Aw, bummer. Such a bummer, in fact, that you lose -3 fun. Fuck. Please, I have to be fun. Oh my
Sure.
gosh, Damien. Oh my god. So Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in a low energy way, which is weird for him. You feel the urge to chat. Don't talk to me, fuck mice. I have a cold and I feel like shit and I just want to drink my soup and murder someone. What's that adorable little cup you're drinking from? What? This cup is not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from super buff dude after I killed him. But it says #1 son of hell on it. Yeah, well, maybe the buff dude was like the #1 son of hell before I killed him and took the soup mug. Well, shut up, don't look at me. Okay. Well, if you have no sentimental attachment to it, I guess you could sell it for me for 10,000 money? Yeah, right. Like, you have that much money. Dude, I was an elegant, yeah. Dude, I was an eldritch deity devouring souls for centuries. You think I never took their swag along the way? Give me the cup. No, it's my #1 son of hell mug, and you can't have it. Get away from it with your tentacles in your mouth and your invasive questions. Why? Why? Why should I get away? Why? They could go on like this all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you can curry favor with one of them. Leave Damien alone, Zoe. He can't sell or give this cup away because he's under a terrible curse. That means he must keep it in possession. Psst, Zoe, watch this. Of course this cup couldn't belong to Damien. He's the #8 son of hell at best. Ooh, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Eminem. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damien is a pretty lousy demon son. What? No, I'm not. No, I heard that you were. I heard that your dads don't even like you. No, that is a lie. My dads love me. My dads love me so fucking much. My dads love me so much that they had dwarven saves in the 6th circle of hell forged me this #1 son of hell cup. They gave it to me because they think I'm the #1 son of all hell and I'll treasure it forever, guy. Oh man, that would have Oh man, that would have driven me absolutely insane not to know whether that was his cup or not. I love when we get to see a glimpse into Damien's soft side. And hopefully you'll get to see a glimpse of And hopefully you get to see a glimpse of Zoe's soft side in the prom night. You know, no wait, that seems so skeezy. Take it back. Pretend I said something nice about her favorite Eldritch Cutie Pie instead. Prom! Okay, I need my fun. We gotta go party.
Sure.
This is where we go to fun, right? Yeah, okay, we gotta get fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension that the consequences of... What? The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You get +2 fun. Zoe bounds up to you with even more of a pep in her betentacled step than usual. Hey, Eminem, aren't you so excited about the con coming up? Con? I know you're thinking about... I know what you're thinking. Which con? Con, the Condiments Convention. Con, the Con Artist Convention. Nope, it's Con, the convention for the ultimate fans. And I thought, maybe we could be ultimate fans together. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, and sorry if this is too soon to ask this, I mean, it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals for a time when you're in various sports millennia, but would you want to do a couple cosplay with me? I mean, if you can think of a good enough pairing. Hell yeah, you would. And you know the most perfect couple cosplay pairing ever. You suggest. The new particle system of Annabelle from wait, no, that sounds... Oh, fuck. She's not gonna go to prom with us. Naruto and Garfield? I mean, sure, yeah, I was into that at one point, but like, not anymore by a long shot. I'm all about Sasuke and Garfield. Just think about it. Even just one on a pure aesthetic level, which sounds better. Naruto or Sasufield? Sasufield by a mile. Oh, and at the end, isn't that what makes a great ship? The combined name? Come to think of it, there's not really any great portmanteau of Miles and Zoe to be her ship name, is there? I'm not saying her ship is definitely sunk, but I think I need to dock the ship in the harbor before I take it out again. Fuck, dude. Damn it! You knew your name should have been something cool, like a Dyack, then you and Zoe together would be Zodiac. Is Dyack a name? Whatever, you should have thought of that before having a stupid name like Miles. You lose -2 creativity and -1 farts. Farts. Okay. Where is she? Zoe.
Zoe, in!
Please.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the prom with you. Oh no, it's not possible for us together in this timeline. You see, this is the alternate universe where I go to have fun at prom, which I highly suspect won't be possible if going with you. It's nothing personal, just see that you were very boring and unpleasant. But hey, you can totally call me if you happen to be in the horrible, forgettable prom AU sometime.
Zoe, out! There will be no crossover episode with you and I.
The shame of your constant failures was so great that you secluded yourself in your room for years and officially started dating your own pillow. Waifu life over. Or waifu life forever. Fuck, dude. Most likely to marry a zebra. Most tentacles. I live in misery. So how many runs is that I've not gone to prom? 3? 3 out of 3? Yeah. Yeah.
So, don't